really didn't make it and wasn't able to convert into a point, and it led to the victory of the Ateneo Lady Eagles for the first set.
And Ateneo get us started here in the second. Reception problems continue here for Ateneo. Celine Domingo able to get back to make life difficult here for Ateneo. Free ball. De Leon almost. Duremdes keeps it alive. Domingo gets it over. A scrappy bunch, this FEU Lady Tab side, but that one goes long for Ivana Agudo.
Another back row attack error from the FEU Lady Tamarals. They are not giving their 100% whenever they go up to spike that ball. And this is what Coach George was saying. Kung paluin mo na lang. No second thoughts, no hesitation. That's how you score a point.
3 apiece for Negrito and Malabanan. Meanwhile, Samonte and Gaston have 4. Those are our leading scorers in this game so far.
Very quiet Celine Domingo in the first set, and now the second set, you know, she started that set with back-to-back errors. Then that can definitely affect your confidence and how you look at the game.
Again, valiant effort from FEU to even get that ball over the net. But Kat Tolentino punishes them with that point. And we check in now with Ateneo's Franny Reyes.
The energy in the arena is very high and excited right now. After that long first game, everyone was extremely eager to play. And because of that, Ateneo is just playing composed and patiently, making for some lapses in their game earlier. Captains Bea and Maddie were reminding their team to elevate their game and to amp up the aggressiveness. They might have won the set, but if they want to win the game, they have to improve their ball and court awareness. Jing and Michelle.
Thank you, Franny. George Pasco, unhappy, has called a timeout here. Let's listen in.
Paano ba tayo makakatag eh? Di ba? Basic lang naman yan eh. Siguro naman sa inyo yan eh. Isink nyo lang dito. Hindi naglalaro kayo na wala kayo sa sarili ninyo. Hindi tayo mananalo ng ganyan. Mag-stick kayo sa game plan. Liwanag!
George Pasco attempting to light a fire here in the bellies of his players. They have started extremely sloppily here in the second set.
Very stern timeout. In the words of Coach George, hopefully it will penetrate right now in the minds and hearts of these girls. Not quite enough, Jing. That was another service ace from Dina Wong. He was mentioning and stressing a while ago. Joanna Maraginot is watching right now, stressing a while ago in that timeout, yung reception nila. Kung walang reception, and you said this kanina, diba? Kung walang reception, wala ring palo.
This time they get a better first ball, but Jerry Malabanan unable to get past Pongay Gaston, who is ecstatic after that block.
6-0 is the score here in the second set. We did not see this kind of play or this kind of yung pagkalamang ng Ateneo. Hindi umabot ng ganito nung first set, and it's a good start for the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
Malabanan, finally, the first point here for FEU. And that's what George Pasco wanted. No hesitation, full power, down the middle. Confidence there against Bea De Leon. Meanwhile, Jel Cayuna checking in for Negrito. He gets a few words as well from George Pasco as she takes to the bench.
Of course, if you're the head coach, you want to see the girls perform like how you do in practice. All the hard work that you put in practice, especially if you're a coach, you want to see the fruits of your labor. And looking at the FEU Lady Tamarals, it was an unlikely start for them in the first set, and more so here in the second set.
Back-to-back points here for FEU. Kat Tolentino unable to clear the net. We check in now with FEU's Sydney Crespo.
Yes, Jing and Michelle, FEU team captain Jerry Malabanan admitted to me that they played their worst in the third set versus UE. That 25-12 numbers were just too much for the graduating team captain, which made her so emotional after the game. Sabi nga niya, she feels like they're playing against themselves. So far, FEU has yet to demonstrate their confidence, but just like what he
team captain Jerry Miliband said she's not letting her last year go to waste. Back to you, Ching and Michelle.
Thanks so much, Cindy Crespo. The problem in this game is they're playing against themselves and the best team right now in Season 81 in the Lady Eagles.
Not only with blocking, which is Ateneo's #1 scoring machine, but they are also the #2 spiking team in this league. And if you're FEU and you're at #8 with both digging and receiving, you have to find more ways to be able to score points and not give the points to your opponent.
But Ateneo making a statement here in the second. It's a 6-point lead that they take into the first technical timeout. Franny Reyes spoke of the cool customer that is Jules Samonte. She continues to contribute in a multiple of ways here for the Lady Eagles. Had 8 points and 15 digs in the win over UP in this second round, and she is currently among the leading scorers in this match against FEU.
In this game also, she is one of their consistent diggers and receivers. As we mentioned in the first set, she is a huge help to the back row defense of Ateneo, which they really need. They have the spikers, they have the setters, they have the block, but you have to be able to start the tempo to set it up. And Jules is really there to help set the tempo and the pace for the offense of the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
Bea de Leon!
Net touch violation on Domingo.
Lovely point for her, but it was a net touch anyway. And it's a surprise as well. Celine Domingo, one of the best blockers in the league, has had 2 net touches already in this match.
In this set, this is her second, and in the first set, I think she had another 2.
Oh, wow.
So quite a lot of errors for her, and medyo na-depensahan yung napakalakas na palo na yon ni Durendes. She's the #1 digger, pero hindi talaga nila nako-convert into points. Hindi pa nila na-set for their teams to give more opportunities to the spikers.
Domingo being replaced here by Karandang. You can tell she's not quite herself yet in this match.
Karandang in for
He's going to get a few
Domingo.
words from Reynaldo Diaz, the assistant of FEU. Looking for inspiration off the bench. No surprise that Ronquillo has checked in as well. Hekeliana will do the setup job for Kat Tolentino. Emphatically finished.
It was like she had no blockers in front of her, Jing.
Gatorade-fueled spike of the game from Kat Tolentino forces a timeout here from George Pasqua.
Timeout, FEU.
Sige guys, hindi na natin po sa atin. Basta 1 at a time lang. Dahan-dahanin nyo lang. Tsagayin nyo lang sa depensa, sa block. Ngayon, pag nandito si Tolentino, automatic, 70% sa kanya ibibigay. Tama ba? O sa babantayan mo yan, tao tayo. Ngayon, puro cross-court lang naman siya. Ibig sabihin, huwag mo siyang isasagad sa may antena. Kasi mayroon tayong tao dito sa down the line. Okay? And then, ang block, pag madiin ang palo, ibig sabihin, mababa yung daan sa net. So, kung masyadong mataas ang block, a-adjust tayo yung burst dun sa sineset na bola, dun sa approach ng spiker. Maliwanag? Okay, let's go!
A complete change in demeanor from George Pasqua inside the huddle. He's taken the fire out of his words and has moved into a more teaching, soft-spoken style there as he feels as if the confidence might be low here for his players.
Still serving.
Good that you noticed that, Jing, because sometimes if hindi nag-work yung coaching style and kung paano mo magsalita and mag-give instruction, syempre you have to change it up, you know. The players are the ones inside going through the pressure, trying to score a point, trying to do their job. So it's really the coach's job to just motivate and help them do their job well.
Malabanan asking if he was sure there was no touch there. First official, Bobby Celso, quite assured there. Set 2 attack points for Kat Tolentino. She's got 3. FU only have 1.
It's good that Ateneo was able to limit their errors here in the second set, because in the first set they were also giving FEU a lot of points. And here in the second set, FEU only has 1 attack point. They only have 2 points, meaning Ateneo is not giving them any free balls here in the second set. They really mean business.
The dominance really starting to shine through here for Ateneo. They're up by 11 early here in the second. Samonte. Naiangat dito ni Duremdes. Pupuntahan si Ronquillo. It's a soft touch. She had to improvise. Cayuna on the run, on the stretch. Ronquillo, another soft one for her, is punished by Bea De Leon. And we've reached the Gatorade hydration checkpoint.
Wong and De Leon finally connecting in that quick attack. We've seen some miscommunications in the first set, but it's good to see them really connecting and getting those touches across. The defense of FEU is very scrambling right now. They're trying to get those balls across.
Inside.
And on that one, they were successful in converting it into a point.
Confidence booster there. Karandang finding the corner. Chance to stop the bleeding here for the Lady Tams. Still a lot of room to make up. 11 points is the lead. Bea De Leon once more down the middle.
Making sure that connection doesn't go away. Ateneo just going for each and every ball and going for the score, taking advantage of FEU's defense right now. Ito yung mga oras na gusto ng FEU makita the likes of Laika Ebon, who is a consistent scorer for their team. But right now, you can't look for anyone but yourself. And you're also missing Celine Domingo inside the court. Maraming napalitan, maraming lumabas. But FEU right now, it's actually a team effort. Their errors, yung pagpigil ng momentum nila, not communicating, Jing. It's really evident here in the second set.
Maddie Madayag enjoying herself rather, alongside the rest of her teammates. They're up by a massive 12 points. We'll be right back. Watch all your favorite sports in just one click. iWant Sports, the newest section on iWant, is now available. Download or update the iWant app via App Store and on the Play Store, or log into iwant.ph now. Really no reason to miss out on your favorite UAAP action. You can catch it on SNA, you can catch it on Liga, you can catch it on the #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com, or you can take it with you with the iWant app. All the bases covered here in the UAAP. The Lady Eagles cruising right now against the FEU Tamaraws here in the second. They were made to work in the first, but here in the second, things have turned on its head. But Jeanette Villarreal hoping to muster a comeback here for FEU.
We have to see a sense of urgency, especially for the offense of FEU. It really has to step up. Although Ateneo is now up by a huge margin, you see that they're not being complacent. They're not really thinking that they're ahead. Each and every ball they're going for, they're scoring and they're celebrating at the same time.
Ronquillo rather downtrodden there. Service went long. And you're right, Ateneo all business here as the moment, really turning the screw against FEU. Cayuna sets up Ginoo. Naibalik ni Maddie Madayag. And Ginoo just about able to get that one over. They're unable to really execute cleanly in there. Let off the hook there by Ateneo.
Really having a hard time scoring 1 point. And knowing that your opponent is way up ahead. If you're FEU, you want to score more points, and wala yung sense of urgency sa kanila. They're not celebrating as they used to, and really the errors from their services we saw from Ronquillo and now from Heather Ginoo as well.
More troubling for George Pasco is the fact that they cannot even execute a clean play right now. The points will come if you're able to execute cleanly. Right now, they're struggling even to do that.
Kanina sa first set, Coach George was really vocal on the sidelines, and at the start of the second set, we also noticed those timeouts, and right now he's just quiet by the sidelines, and we see him, there's no emotion, no reaction anymore towards the girls.
Gaston not helping George Pasco's cause here. Rubbing some salt in the wounds there as she fires that one off the block.
Serving, Maddie Madayag.
Reception woes continue here for the Lady Tams. Service ace for Maddie Madayan. Has really had a standout season, although already one of the standouts of Ateneo. She has picked it up a notch alongside Kat Tolentino here for season 81.
Malabana.
Nice response here from Jerry Malabana. They need more from her.
She has been their go-through all throughout the game, and she has been getting a few points across the Ateneo block, but more of her teammates is needed to be able to spread out the offense, especially Jingiger going up against the #1 blocking team in the league. Kailangan talaga all positions, all spikers are working to be able para naman malito ng konti yung blockers ng Ateneo.
First sighting here for Carly Hernandez, service specialist for FVU. Hulog ni Dina Wong, nabasa. Gaston, she's been really good at finding that deep hit.
She's been going over the block and her ball just drops on that line kung saan yung pinakamahirap depensahan, because the defense, ang alam, lalabas na siya. It's going out. If it's above your shoulders, it's going out. But Pongay Gaston's ball is just dropping where it's needed to drop.
15 excellent sets for Dina Wong. And she does well to get up for that one. Karandang and Malabanan linking up for a nice block point here for FU. They haven't had many of those in this game.
Especially against this girl. She's been scoring consistently for Ateneo. They've been trying to stop her all throughout the game. Jerry Malabanan timing that attack by Kat Tolentino very well.
Jel Cayuna straight into the net there from the service. Deep breath from George Pasqua. He's not sure what he can do to turn this around.
What more can you say? Especially you only have 30 seconds in your timeout. What do these girls need, and what do they need to hear in order to wake up and start playing the game?
Meanwhile, Oliver Almagro, never quite happy, is he, on the sideline?
You're up by a huge margin right now. It's 13 points, and that one service error. But you see Coach Oliver, he's the one who has that sense of urgency towards his girls.
Samonte, lovely hit.
Samonte.
Quick response here from Ateneo. In terms of service errors, Ateneo have committed 3 so far in this match, 6 for FVU.
De Leon, back to serve.
Ateneo making quick work here in the second period. 2 points away from sealing this one. 2 points away from sealing this one. You know, we're looking for Jules Samonte, able to get through the double block.
Through the block.
Takes us to set point.
Back-to-back points for Jules Samonte. Great elevation and set up there by Dina Wong as well. She didn't go full swing and full power on that one, but she knows she was above the block, the defense of FEU. They're just looking at each other and waiting for that ball to drop.
Complete contrast here in demeanor on the floor. Shoulders slumped here for the Lady Tams. Meanwhile, all confidence here for Ateneo, but one set point saved here by the Lady Tams. That'll give an opportunity for Jeanette Villarreal to check in. Hernandez takes a seat.
Substitution. Villarreal back in for the Tamarans.
It's a good reception from Gaston. Back set for Tolentino. And miscommunication there from Cayuna. And Karandang, nobody went for it in the end.